James Blake, Friends That Break Your Heart, the new album. I cannot wait for this listen, guys. You guys have already been on at me telling me how amazing this is. Uncut on Patreon as always. Let's go.
And I can't believe I'm still talking about you. That fit by now.
Okay, the goosebumps have gone full body already. This isn't going to be a big pausey reaction because pausing James Blake's music isn't really on, but I've done it right now, so, you know, fuck me, basically. But the texture that he manages to create is almost impossible. Straight away, you're just being transported somewhere else.
I should have lost my limbs. You're the famous last words.
Strings. Oh my god. You know, in these reactions, I like to try and talk technical to a point, or sometimes try and psychoanalyze the artist. With James Blake, the level that he operates at, it's almost like, what can I add? What can I genuinely add to that? This wistful, melancholy, beautiful sort of old-fashioned cinematic sound with the incredible heart. I mean, it's just... I mean, it's a pleasure is what it is.
I played the ones you know. I took you all the way. That was yesterday. I wore your favorite clothes. I said the things you'd say. That was you loved me so much.
Why'd you go?
Life is not the same.
Come on. Oh my god. All these low effort producers that there are out there right now just knocking together beats in 5 minutes for rappers to sort of mumble over. I don't like using the term mumble rap, but you know what I mean? Like, listen to this. Just listen to this and just get some inspiration. Listen, Assume Former's an amazing album, a gorgeous, amazing album, and his previous work as well, but here it feels like James has just gone to another level in terms of scale, almost. I mean, these are quiet, personal tracks, of course. This feels like something people are going to be talking about for years. Already. Scissor on this one.
Between my legs, forget what I said, what I said, what I said, what I said.
He's so
There's a
broken on this
mile
album.
between my heart and my head. So I take it all, take it all, take it all back.
You slow down, you bring me down. Don't you have a clue about real? Or do you fantasize about the things you really wanna feel? I know you fantasize about the life you really wanna
real. I went in too soon for the kill.
Instrumentation switches on this track, dude.
Take it all back.
What genre is this? Let me know down in the comments. Genres are useful sometimes, but ultimately they're just for pigeonholing things, and the greatest music doesn't need to be pigeonholed. This has been about 4 different genres just in the lower register instrumentation that, you know what, you could just listen to the higher melodies and not even notice. But every time it's doing something to your mood, maybe even subconsciously. Fucking hell, guys, what is happening?
I hear something that no one can sell, of being alive at your own funeral.
Oh my
Going,
god.
don't give up.
I know this feeling oh too well of being alive at your own funeral. Every other...
On me, please. The best best I can be. I'll be. I will live in the leaves that crunch under your feet.
How fucking vulnerable this is to write like this. To show this much vulnerability. The person he's projecting here is just, I mean, he would live in the leaves that crunch under your feet. He's wow. This is just astonishing work.
How can that be true if you're mine? Hoping I'll be chosen. Think that I've been.
Yeah, hypothermia, my hyperbole. Feel like Serbia, I shot Hercules. I'm a murderer.
A typical day, a temperature drop, a flick on the tube, a bitch ass cop, gripping the tube, but we ain't watching Home Improvement. Koji vid, my influences brought the fuse in, writing my woes, send a kite through the institution. Nigga, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Fuck, I care, unless we splitting the thigh and leg. Kool-Aid red, it's snowing on the bluff and Boulder Crest. Lift the pole north at your nose and open gifts. Check it.
Fucking chicken thigh and leg thing was insane. Mate, how can you bring on JID onto this album? It's not, I can't take any more information on. And then you get the guy who is clearly, I think, the most exciting up-and-coming rapper. I guess you'd call him that. He's also very established now. Every time he's on any track, whether it's his own or somebody else's, he brings 10 out of 10 levels.
JJ's and had them turned by the end of the day. End up hitting the lick for 2 max and then went to the bank. Stopped by the Texaco. Maybe I made it up. Okay, maybe you're right, I am crazy. I'm sorry. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just adolescence that's made in the box. Frostbite, feet in the snow. Now hot Atlanta don't feel so hot anymore. Now I'm frozen, neck frozen,
swirling synth beds now. What is this song?
Yes, I
What the fuck sounds like this?
lover. Is it alright the way it is? Go.
I'm so bless your mind. I'm so bless your mind. Girl, I'm so bless your mind. I'm so bless your mind.
Never saw you coming.
So delicate, yet so confident at the same time. It's like a walking paradox. It's like something like Orbital, where that higher register keys are going, or that you're just like almost in like sort of euphoric dance music, but with the other element going in with it, and the fragility and the insecurity. Oh my god. You know every song is just going to be so much better on future listens as well. When you know when those shifts are coming, when you're expecting the little notes, and because it all sounds so amazing, everything is so poised, you look forward to those elements. Now where are we going? Fucking Elton John? Being fed backwards through... I don't even know. Metro Boomin.
In the day. So, and it's okay, I know I'll be replaced. A bitter aftertaste, but it's not that bad. Keep my texts.
This might be the one.
Who's next?
I don't know anymore.
Who's next? What else can I do? Foot forward, foot forward, foot forward.
This sounds like Jesus if he was just giving it a nice hug better.
I'm so sad. And it's
Guys, can I let you in on a little secret? This reminds me, it feels like when I first listened to Blonde. Now, obviously, that's one of the biggest videos on my channel. Just hit 500,000 views, in fact. But the difference between that and this is, while you guys have definitely been on at me since Friday, since this dropped, about how magnificent this album is, how magical it is. Blonde is, you know, it was years after it was released, and it had the energy of millions and millions of people who adored it. So it just took on the kind of grander thing, because I knew how grand that album was. You know, it had lived, it had its moment, it had been given that time to breathe. This doesn't have that yet. I mean, this is a Monday, this come out on a Friday, so it's just going to build to that. But the feeling as I'm listening just to the music and the moments that are happening in my ears, it's very similar. It's a very similar feeling. Goodness me.
I heard you can show love. I wish you'd show me. I wish you'd show me.
More effort, time, and craft was put into that little fucking descending sequence there with all the harmonies and where they folded into each other than we hear in some entire albums that are released right now. Imagine living a life with this much texture. It's not just me, right? Are you guys feeling it too? Let me know.
And nothing I'd have loved more than seeing you at your best.
The cello now? Oh my god. Oh my god. We knew he was great. That was never in question. But I don't think I was expecting this. I just thought, oh, he's done another album. It's going to be really good. It's James Blake. Everything he does is really good. But this is like, oh, no. We need to be talking about this guy at the highest level in the way that we talk about some of these other artists. Now, I have heard this song. This is the only one. I know he released a bunch of singles, but I didn't want to listen to any of them. I did listen to this one when it came out. It's amazing. I know this one's amazing.
Life been normal. I've been ostracized. I've watched.
Oh my god, I forgot this song is so. This album, dude.
As they gave me warning signs. I look okay. In the say what you're gonna do it anyway. I can find my way with no superpowers. I can take my promise, blazing through an empty sky. So say you will, say what you will. So say what you will. Say what you will. Say
now in the context of this album, this song just is elevated to a completely different level. I already thought it was amazing. I'll keep them rolling down my cheek. I'm not even sad. It's too moving, dude. The humility on this song, man. Talking about, like, he's okay kind of where he is and almost acknowledging the fact he's not quite the superstar, along with a bunch of other stuff as well. But also, it feels like he's learned from these people. He's spending all this time with these people who have sort of attained that superstar status, the Travis Scotts, etc. And he's sort of applied that, but still, it's completely him. But this just feels to me like this is a superstar record, but without the bells and whistles. Do you know what I mean? It's not gone, like, he's not lost anything of who he is. He's just elevated it. It's an absolute honor and a privilege to be able to listen to this on video and have people watch it, man. An honor. And if for some reason you're seeing this as well, James, I just hold my hands up. This is, unless you shit the bed on these last 3 tracks, this is an astonishing moment just for me from a selfish point of view listening.
whatever makes you never jaded eyes, envious, no crime away. But in my own way, I kept it going. I kept it going.
Been in my own way, but in my own way.
For us, we had so much place, and in my place, 1,000 imitations rose.
These songs never take the obvious path, right? Wherever a little melody you think is going to resolve here, like it normally does in most music, James always takes it somewhere else. Yeah, it always sounds so beautiful. It's never difficult or challenging. Perhaps some people would find this music challenging if they only listen to like pure pop, super simple melodies. But it's so nice to listen to. Do you know, it's just, but it's dude, look what you've done to me. Look what you've done. I can't even.
Really had to fight for jaded eyes. Now you really had to lift some. I've haunted
Oh my God, it's a title track.
many photographs in the background.
Haunted many
And the
photographs.
fall. In the end, it was friends. It was nobody's prepared.
Voice is
And they
astonishing.
tell you, just you wait, it kills you. And love is fair, but it's not fair. All that pain and nothing gained in the end.
60s tone to this, almost like Mamas and Papas, bit of like House of the Rising Sun in there, but just again the fragility and the beauty and the haunting melancholy of it all. One track to go. Where are we going next, James?
How am I losing all this sleep? How do I feel like the black sheep?
Oh,
How's this condition so unique? So
love unconditionally. How is this condition so unique?
But when you're with me, I feel like I'm embracing. I've never been so sure.
Do you not understand how beautiful this is?
Care for you, save the night for me. And if I'm insecure,
What is going on now?
that I'm insecure. I've never been so sure that I'm.
Honestly, guys, it doesn't get much better than this. Unbelievable experience. A first reaction, it has to be a 10 out of 10 from first reaction to me. I can't wait to go back through this album. Oh, the structure, everything about it. Guys, it's Uncut on Patreon. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, come on. Most reaction channels aren't doing this, you know. That's all I'm saying. I'll catch you all soon, right? Peace.